Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Did y'all see the festivities tonight? Boy, Deontay Wilder came out there once again with that right hand. Now, this time, it wasn't like he was fighting Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was moving his head, moving at all times. He throwing punches, and Tyson wasn't there. What we saw tonight was a stick figure fighting a hammer. You hear me? That was Milner coming at his face over and over and over. He was bound to go down. He didn't want to move out of the way. He wanted to taste Milner, I guess. That bronze bomber ain't no joke, baby. I'm trying to tell you. But when I watched him come out to the fight, I really believe I saw some timid attitude, mannerism, body language in Dominic Breazeale in the first place. I think he was beat before this fight even started. Um, I know that these two had some beef, like their families were involved. From one side of the story is that from Dominic Breazeale's story is that um, Deontay Wilder and 20 other individuals approached Dominic Breazeale and his family, his wife and his child, and they were pointing in his face and making threats. Deontay Wilder's story at this event was that he was there with his brother, and it wasn't a whole crowd of people. He doesn't believe in operating that way, and that there was a scuffle, and he never threw one punch in this situation. But his brother was punched by Dominic Breazeale's team. So these dudes did not like each other before the fight even started. And it went down, proof. It was quick. It was only 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Was it into the fight or left in the first round? Man, Deontay Wilder has some power. And that's where we at in the boxing. Did y'all happen to see Kevin Lee's Instagram? I was watching the Deontay Wilder fight, so I didn't see UFC tonight. But clearly, Kevin Lee lost from his Instagram. He was apologizing for letting his fans down, the people that support him down. I want to know what y'all think about that. What do y'all think about him being so vulnerable and letting you know he's having, when you take that loss and you have your doubts and you wonder, are you good enough? And he was so vulnerable to share that with us. I also wanted to ask you, what do you think going through Dominic Breazeale's mind right now? Like after going out there and being starched in the first round, how does a fighter deal with that kind of adversity, and how do they come back? Is it possible that Dominic Breazeale comes back and becomes a top contender? Is it possible that Kevin Lee is going to be a top contender in any division legitimately? Um, I believe Kevin Lee is a hell of an athlete, and I think the difference between him being on top and him being where just being a top name in the elite is experience. I think his time will come. He just needs to keep going out there and fighting. Um, Dominic Breazeale, though, I'm just becoming a student of the game of boxing, so you'll have to bear with me. But I don't believe that guy is in the right camp, perhaps, because his mentally, I feel like he was defeated before this fight started, and I'm sure to be at that level, he can perform better than what I saw tonight. I could be wrong, but I I was totally disappointed because I was pulling for him. I was really hoping that he could make it happen after watching the setup and the build up for this fight. I was completely disappointed and downright I feel for the man. Um, leave your thoughts about the fights that happened tonight in the comment section. Like and subscribe.